How much significance do we give ourselves when we say that people are higher beings, that people are the most intelligent species from the whole animal world, on the whole planet Earth? How much significance we give to what we do? What is the sequence of this time-binding species that called humankind? What goals, what challenges, what changes? Truly we have to learn and understand. The future is a changeable algorithm which depends on the laws of cause and effect. Informational, quantum, precise uncertainty. Unless of course we don't have the necessary information for this. The fact is that we know what we at the moment know. Definitely we still don't know so much. It speaks about an endless search engine, an ignorant mechanism of human mind. Have a scientific methodology that allows us to explore and discover what is available and not available. Within the framework of our mind, we can only know what our mind allows to us. It's a whole in-depth science of human potential. Our mind, it's like a device that improves its function due to tools. And one of these tools is the scientific methodology. But the functionality of our brain has a relative problem with human free will. Research in behavioral science, neuroscience, biology gives us evidence that free will in a person depends on many factors in the surrounding reality. That is, a person doesn't have free will. We make a choice based on our experience and acquired information, which were formed from a variety of causes and errors. Unfortunately, we are not responsible for the chaotic information system of views and values due to lack of free will. After all, the problem lies in the past, and the present is our responsibility for the future. The past has given us a lot of good, at the same time a lot of bad, and this is normal, considering that we are time-binding species which is called people. A mistake is a characteristic algorithm of a person. Without the mistake, it's impossible to solve a particular problem, at least for us, humans. But in my view, this is not normal for something more than a person, for someone who is smarter than a person. You know, the main problem lies in people, in our insufficient strength of mind, I guess. Now, it's more likely that someone is suffering, dying, losing. In general, there are a lot of suffering in nature. This is natural. But wait, in another sense, nothing is natural. Everything has its own reason. Nothing moves by itself. Reality doesn't mean that it's completely real. And while there are wars, violence, hypocrisy, stupidity, and obscurantism flies around the earth, covering potential worthy geniuses with a chaotic blow, the world is slowly and even quickly losing one of its main tasks. It's possible that in the future the word person will not be relevant and not reasonable. People don't want to be called animals in the bad and literal sense of the word. Because we are people, be human, people say. So will the word man. They will not want to be called people because this name will no longer be relevant and won't correspond to the condition. I hope you understand what I mean. Now, world culture is in the process of cybernization, gradually changing its informational particle that depends on the past and the present, and we can't determine exactly what will happen in the next 100,000, 10,000 million years. The concept of probability will already play here. The problem is that we don't have enough information for this. We can only assume from the obtained data, experience, and scientifically extrapolate. Nevertheless, we are a time-binding form, but while a person kills another person, while we are mistaken, until we don't know what is necessary to know, while a person remains a person, problems will continue. In truth, Houston, we have problems, and it's ourselves. I guess enlighten the mind, explore by filtering information. The code of humanity is to defeat humanity itself. Defeat in the plan of mind. Because in my view, we are not just a people. We are something better than people. We'll be honest, we are not the best. And the scientific methodology is in our hands until we find a new and more effective method. I value my future, and I also suggest you evaluate it. Don't stay intelligent, be even more intelligent. You should change your code every fucking time.